Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So my plan for today had been to start off by finishing our passenger route up to Fort Mackinac. And if we have time, we might still do that. But I noticed this. Our problem here is we put in these new tracks coming in from this direction, now have twice as much traffic going on it. And unfortunately, these tracks are crossed by the truck route twice. Here on its way out into the city, and then over there on its way back down to the truck stop. And that's not going to work out for us very well. But I do believe we can fix this by moving this here. Let me grab this and this. Right. There we go. Come on, can I can't really see what the hell I'm doing here, to be honest. There we go. There. So, oh, that's not reaching. I thought it would reach. What if I have it one down here? Okay, that reaches. So if I connect it down here, it reaches both of these. I think that means take this out and do a north-south right here. Let's try that. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to take all of this out. There we go. And let's see. Now, what happens if I connect one right here? Does it reach everybody? No, it's not. I have to put it over here. But if I move it up here where I have room, it doesn't work. It has to be right here. Oh, well, that's lovely. All right, let's see if I can do this somehow. Here. Let's put that right. Oh, that's not going to work. Just realized, yeah, I still need to build out the, what you call it. Let's do this. Let's take all of this out. Come on, you go, you go, you go. And instead, smooth this out. Okay. Did I have a truck? Oh, that's where I built the temporary one there. Okay, so what if we have right there? It's going to have to be right there works. So I can put it right there. It reaches everything. Okay, that's where we're going to base this off from. So let's go ahead. And I am going to actually delete all of the existing route. So there. Where did this go next? Right here. There. Okay, so all those are going to go. I know I'm going to lose all the stuff that's in there, but that's going to go. You know what I think I'm going to do? Let's come back here to this. Let's go ahead and I'm going to fill this in across here. Then we'll smooth it just a little bit. There we go. And now some bigger buildings can build in there, and that'll be nice. All right. So let me expand this, make it bigger. Okay. I don't have room for buildings down here. I'm not going to do this the way I did before, because the city has also expanded. I mean, look at this. We just put all this stuff in. This was empty when we put this new loop in here, this new curve in here. And this is all filled in since then. So, yeah, we need to be able to deliver goods over here. Have a look. See, this all wants tools. And right now, we're not reaching this. We need to get over here with tools. And it's expanded this way, too, where they want building supplies up here. So we've got to get building supplies up there. Actually, now that I think about it, let's do this. City, there we go. So I'll run that across there. And this I'll run up to here. There we go. And we're going to want some expansion here. I don't want to do this. I think I'm going to have to... I don't want to have to turn right here and turn left there. So let's try this. Let's try going from... Oh, that... Why did it leave that little nub there? Now let's try going from here to here. Yeah, that should work. Widen that one and that one and that one. Okay. And then here, we're going to connect onto this. We're actually coming right up the road where we're going right now. There's our trucks. There. You know what? Let's do this too. Trees, round. Let's make this pretty weak and small. I'm just going to fill this in with trees here. Make it look nice. I don't want the trees on the track, so I'll have to clear that out. So put some in here. Here, actually, let's neaten up this area we just did. If they need to, they can cut the trees down to build, but we'll make them look nice here. Okay, we got some nice wooded parkland around here. And believe it or not, there was only one tree that was placed wrong. The rest of it was just shadows. All right, so let's go ahead now and put in this. We're going to come out for this loop. We're going to come out this way. So let's come out and put a stop right here. And then we'll put a stop right here. We need to widen that. And then let's put another stop right here. And then right here. Let's see. Then right here. And then the last one we'll put right there, just where it comes back. So, where is it? Right there. Okay. So we will change this. Let's make this city deliveries west. We'll remove all of that. We're gonna go there. And then all the way around that loop we just created. There. Now, the next one. So we're going to come out of here, come this way. We'll put a stop right there. One right here. One right here. Let's see. Let's put the next one right here then. Actually, no. Let's not. So we want to come back here. So it's actually this road we want to be on. Right there. Then one right there. And let's redo this. Sorry guys, you all have to go. Okay, this was a wide street, so let's keep it wide. There. That'll make it a little more interesting looking here anyways. Once these buildings come in, this will be a different environment. All right, let me just make sure any roads we want to upgrade. Let's upgrade these roads too. We'll make this wide going all the way north. Okay, I created the east side one. Let's take our trucks then, and we'll take half of them. See, which means I want 14 of them. There we go, and we'll put them on the new route. Rio Dorado East. Okay, cool. So now we've got two deliveries. They actually overlap here. That's sort of interesting. But it was necessary to have them go in and out like the way I want, in one side and out the other. Let's let them go now. Sadly, anything that's not on the trucks is lost. Oh, that's interesting. that it did just now build that tower, didn't it? All right, that's cool. So yeah. Oh, I did forget one thing here. Let's see. Rio Dorado is here, and we want you. You're on 3, but I want you to also use 4. There we go. And then this one, you are using 2, but I want you to also use 1. There we go. So we'll be able to have 2 trucks loading. We've already got new stuff on there. That's great. 2 trucks loading for each route at a time. So hopefully that'll work out really fine. 3 trucks loading at a time was great, but we are dividing up our whole delivery schedule here. All right, now, are we ready? Oh, no, I noticed something else. We have a quarry right here and a building supplies factory right here. And our current one down here in Chesapeake is shipping out everything it can possibly make, which means we probably need more building supplies. So let's see here. Can we somehow get this over here? I've got this road here, which we can connect onto. It's not connected to anything right now. We can connect onto, and I don't think we could do this with trucks. You know what? This is a hill up here. I wonder if we could build something. We probably don't even need a long one. Let's say, let's go with a 240. And we'll use medium buildings, no catenary. So if we just, let's say, put one right up here somewhere. Let's raise it so it's level on the right side there. Oh, that's going to be a real bitch to try to get anything to. Well, let's try this. Is there any way for me to get, because we do need to get trains onto this. I really don't want to cheat again and put on another whatever. We can come over this. That's not a problem. Yeah, I think we can do this. Let's put just that bridge on there. There. And then we'll come down to here. There we go. No, that's not going to work. Wait, how am I going to do this? I don't care about cross. This is just going to be to get the locomotive, or to get the train out of the shed and to this location. Here, I'm going to take this out and redo this here. Or maybe we could do it. Maybe it'd be easier to do it at the other side. Let's see. Oops. This here, no catenary. Yeah, see, we go over it right there, so that's fine. So let's, yeah, there we go. I just want to see what it looks like there. Yeah, if we, let's do this. Let's grab this here, grab this here. Can I even just slip this right here in here? I can. We can just slip that right into that spot. So let's put that right there. And then we'll run a track from here to here. I'm going to try and do this with one train. So hopefully we won't have to concern ourselves with yeah, let's leave that a tunnel. So what if we did this here? So we'll cross this here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll cross that right there. Then we come up to here. And then we connect right there. So there we go. We're coming right out of our roundhouse here. Smooth this all out. This goes down to here. We don't have to jump anything over any of this. Oh, I most definitely... Oh, we got a little bit of track to leap there. I do definitely think I need to just expand that a little bit. So we can get a better hill here. Okay, that does look better. Then all we have to do is get a road connection here. And we're good to go. Okay, there's our road connection. Let's go ahead and make our rail line real quick here. Ooh, I still need to think of how to do the other deliveries. Rio Dorado quarry. Rio Dorado construction. And this will be Rio Dorado quarry rate. Why is there no gold in Rio Dorado? I don't know, Growler. I have no clue. We'll leave that up to you to figure out. Okay, I was thinking at first I could just, bring the building supplies back over to this side. Oh, we can. We can do that. We can do that easy enough just using one of our auto whatever things. And then what we do, let's take this out right here for a moment. I'm going to take this out. And we will go ahead and put one of these guys right here. Let's see. So I'm going to edit this. Take this out. And let's see. We'll put... Actually, let's make it a little bit narrower than that. And we'll leave that. And the other side, I'm going to do this. And then do I have room for that? I have room for two of them. That works. Do the same thing on this side. Put in two. And then those. And entry right there. And that looks like it's almost perfectly lined up with this road here. Oh yeah, that's great. So then they can come in here, pick up here, and then just drive right back out again. Let's see. I think let's do this. Put this in. Instead of there, we will have it right. Excuse me. Take that out. We're going to run this across here diagonally. Then we'll put that right there. Yeah. And then they just come around here. There's a turn here. No, actually, no. They can come down here. Yeah, there is an odd turn there that they have to make. I don't really want to fix that. They're going to have to live with it. So they do have to turn there, but that's fine. So they can, the trucks, after they make their first few deliveries, any that have room can pick up our building supplies and then come back and drop them off here, where a lot of them are just going to go on to the eastern side to go over and be delivered over there. Okay, let's get a train on here. It's shipping out stone. Why is it shipping out stone? All right, all right. I do not want you guys carrying stone. Let's go back here. Manage line. This one here. Miller Street. Is this Miller Street? Let's change the name of Miller Street to Miller and Sons Quarry. And let's say absolutely not no loading anything except building supplies. Okay, that was interesting. I saw them picking up something, and I was like, "What are they picking up? Who's putting something here?" It never dawned on me that actually tried to ship out the stone. So far, this is working well. This is not producing anywhere near enough to fill up the train. Of course, we're only producing about a quarter of its capacity. Still, I think we're going to be fine, even once this thing is at full capacity. And really, since it's a one-way or a single train route, if we lengthen the train, it's not going to make any difference because it's just going back and forth. It doesn't matter if it's too long for the platform. Oh, and we got lots of building supplies we picked up. I heard this thing honk its horn earlier, which absolutely surprised me because I did not expect it. And did not expect what a big sound. It was a big honk honk. Oh, it didn't honk. Why didn't it honk? I thought sure it honked when it left. Yeah, we have a driver and a conductor in here. Okay, I love the look of this locomotive. I would love this locomotive, Derail Valley. This would be a fun locomotive to drive. Be a great in-betweener, too. It's bigger than the DH4, especially if it was an electric, diesel electric instead of diesel hydraulic. I don't know if it is or not, but it would be another nice in-between train, or in-between locomotive. It didn't honk on the way out, either. I was hoping it would. But it's doing exactly what we want it to. It's dropping off stone and picking up bricks. It doesn't even have to change the wagons because it uses the same style wagon to do it. I wonder, hang on here. I wonder, could I have used, that's great. It's already right on the wagons that I'm talking about here. Could I have used these? No, because they don't carry stone. I would have to use this or this to carry the stone. All right, well, either way, it's working. How much does it carry? Let me look at that again. So hard to tell. It's 208. So it can carry 208 stone. That's not too bad. Oh, it is changing cars. Okay, cool. I think for some reason it didn't need to. But yeah, this is part of the same set, so that explains a lot. We're not going to have time to do passenger stuff now. So I figured I'd do a couple upgrades. We got some new trams in. And then I noticed that we got these. I don't recall ever seeing these. I don't know if I picked them up in a mod or what, but these cool Ford delivery trucks. They're not really much better than the ones we had before. I think they can carry one more depending on the cargo. But they really look great. I love them. And obviously we needed new ones. The other ones were getting to be a bit worn out. Same with the trams. The trams looked awful. We've also got some trains that need to be upgraded. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And see exactly what else needs to be upgraded here. Okay, so the Lemon Grove oil. Let's get over here and have a look at it. Yeah, I think that could probably get a little bit of an upgrade here. Are we able to carry everything? Almost. It looks like we're just a little short of carrying everything. So an upgrade should help us out here. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. All right. Oh, we got some new locomotives. But you know what? I don't think we really need anything more powerful. These are more powerful than what we're using now. Let's stick with them. They're more powerful than these diesels, the 10-wheelers. Or diesels. These steam trains, the 10-wheelers. And then let's go ahead and find ourselves some tankers for this. What about using some of these? Milk? Maybe we should use the milk one for our oil. Let's see. That also says milk wagon. What about these guys? Black paint. So that carries 12, because 120. What does our locomotive do? Our locomotive does 100. So we don't need 120. Let's just go back here. And how much is this carrying? It's about 300. Actually, it looks like it's probably exactly 300. So there's this. That's this one when we have the random cars. Yeah, this is perfect. We'll just use these. Actually, you know what? I don't think we really need to have different looking ones every time. Let's look here. 12 and 80. So this is definitely better, but let's find one that looks like it's just a regular fuel tank right there, oil tank right there. Oh, this one. Oh, I like this one. Let's use this one. I like this green one. There we go. And we have how much on this? And it's not going to tell me. I'm going to have to look here. 286. So we don't carry quite as much. Well, that sort of sucks. We do have probably a higher top speed. I guess we'll just wait and see how it looks. Okay, let's see what else we have that needs to be replaced. Fort Mackinac steel. Okay, what's going on up here? This is just our little steel shuttle going back and forth. This is also one that we just put this diesel on. It should be fine. There. Cargo. And we'll use this. Let's just pick one. They all sort of look the same. You know what? I'm just going to put a random one on. They all do really look the same, so there's not really much point. Oops. Get it? There we go. Okay, so that's running, doing its thing. Now, we have the driftwood sawmill. Let's find this. Driftwood sawmill. Isn't this the driftwood sawmill? Am I... What's going on here? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Yeah. This guy's headed back to the driftwood sawmill. His train is right here, it looks like. Oh, no, here it is. It comes in here. Okay. Why do I put it on this side? I thought I was going to change it and put it on the other side. What was I thinking when I did that? Hold on. Let's pause this. Apparently you weren't thinking much at all yesterday. Or whatever day I did that. Lost track. It has been a rough week. I apologize. Actually, you're seeing this on Monday. I'm recording on Friday because I am going to be out of town tomorrow and won't be able to there. I won't be able to record tomorrow. Go and let's go ahead and let's say run that out to about there. And we'll put a little diamond switch on here. Don't know if that's going to help because our what you call it? Oh, there we go. our whatchamacallit, our take these out. There we go. Our roundhouse is south of here. Okay. And these should be one way. There. I don't think I need that one there anymore. You know, no, I'm going to just take that right off from there because that's doing absolutely nothing. So we're just moving this over to the other side. Terminal sawmill can go on 6. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I just put in. And that is there. You know, I think we can go ahead and this will serve us just fine if I just do that. And oddly, I forgot to put a light or whatchamacallit in there. There we go. Yeah, that should work fine. That's a little bit more abrupt than I would like, but I guess we can leave it. Are you going to upgrade the train? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Forgot I was supposed to be upgrading these trains. I think we're going to want something a little bit more beefy, because this is a long trip to the mountains. Let's see. These are 100, 709, 179. Yeah, let's use this guy. There. And we're going to use this one for our sawmill. So we're going from 21 to 21, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So we got diesel on that too. And here is one of our new trains right here. These we've used before, though. They're very clackety sounding. All right, guys. So we got a lot of upgrading done today, but we didn't do anything on our passenger side. I think we've definitely improved things for Rio Dorado, though. We've got the new building supplies set up going. Plus, we got 2 new delivery routes. We, moved our delivery station there so that the trucks aren't having to cross the rail lines coming in. And that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.